Hi, my name is Jason Van Bemmel. I'm the pastor of Forest Hill Presbyterian Church, and I'm also a member of the Board of Trustees of New Covenant Christian School. I want to talk to you for the next few minutes about the importance of NCCS and to invite you to stand with us in this critical hour. NCCS is a wonderful school, and I've been blessed to be a part of its ministry for 12 years now. For 8 years, I served as the head of school from 2003 to 2011, as the Lord grew NCCS from being a K-5 school to being a pre-K through 12th grade school. In 2011, we saw our first graduating class, a graduating class that included our own Mrs. Schick, who now teaches 4th grade. And now for the past 4 years, I've been a part of NCCS as a dad, as my children have benefited from the blessing of an NCCS education. Our oldest son Andrew's in 9th grade, Jeremiah is in 5th grade, and Catherine is in 3rd grade. I have seen other Christian schools. I taught at 3 Christian schools before I came to NCCS in 2003. And when we left NCCS in 2011, I spent 4.5 years in the South where I had affiliations with 2 other Christian schools. I've seen other Christian schools. I know what they're like, and I know that NCCS is special. NCCS makes 4 key commitments that set it apart distinctly in the universe of private schools and Christian schools. First, it is comprehensively classical. At every stage, in the grammar, logic, and rhetoric stages, in what is taught and how it is taught, in reading the great books, and learning Latin and logic and rhetoric, and having Socratic dialogue, in doing great things at memory period, and memorizing great poetry and scripture, the quality of the academic education in this comprehensively classical curriculum it's on a par with no one else in the area. But secondly, NCCS is also courageously Christian, thoroughly Christian. We don't just have chapel service and Bible class, but every subject is taught from a Christ-centered biblical perspective, and our teachers are Christian role models for our children who truly love them in the Lord. Third, NCCS is connected to the church, a ministry of New Covenant Presbyterian Church. Pastor David Barker and Pastor Nick Hathaway come and speak in chapel, but also members of NCPC pray for the students of NCCS as prayer partners, and we enjoy the support of the elders and the deacons and the members of New Covenant Presbyterian Church. I value the church as a pastor and as a father, and I love the connection that NCCS has to New Covenant Presbyterian Church. But we're also cultivating character. So the education at NCCS is more than just about developing minds. It's also about shepherding the hearts of our children and shaping their lives to be servant leaders in the world. I love NCCS, and I want to see it continue for years to come. I want to see all 3 of my children graduate from NCCS. But we are in a critical hour. Declining enrollments over the past 3 or 4 years have hit the school in a hard way. Even this past summer, in the month of July, we lost a number of students whom we were counting on for this year. And so the loss of their tuition revenue, as well as the loss of their presence in our school, has been a difficult blow for us to absorb. On a very practical level, it means that we have to raise over $100,000 between now and the end of June in order to see our school continue to serve its ministry of education to our community. And that's why I want to invite you to stand with us. Very simply and very clearly, we've created a program called the Centurions program, and I'm asking you today to prayerfully consider becoming a Centurion for classical Christian education. Now, what is a Centurion? Well, it's a Roman term that referred to a commander of 100. In the Bible, we see centurions in the Gospels. There's a centurion who has an encounter with Jesus where he needs healing for his servant, and he shows such remarkable faith that Jesus marvels at his faith and says, "I haven't found such faith in all of Israel." There's another centurion who's standing at the foot of the cross, supervising the execution of Jesus, and he cries out as he sees Jesus die, "Surely this man is the Son of God," making that public profession of faith, even as Jesus is drawing his last breath and his spirit returning to the Father. And then after the resurrection, in the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 10, the centurion Cornelius and his household become the first Gentile converts to Christ. So centurions were important people in the Roman world, but they're also very positive figures in the Bible's story. For NCCS, for you to become a Centurion for classical Christian education involves making a pledge to support NCCS at a level of $100 per month for 1 full year. A Centurion, a commander of 100, to give $100 per month to NCCS. Now, the strength of the Roman army was not in isolated centurions, but as 10 centurions came together, they then commanded a legion, 1,000 soldiers. And in a similar way, as 10 centurions come on board to support NCCS, they form a legion of $1,000 a month of support coming to the school. 3 of our most faithful donors have partnered with us to incentivize this new Centurions program, and they've told us that for every 10 centurions we raise, in other words, for every legion that comes to support our school, they will contribute a bonus match of $6,000. So 10 centurions is $1,000 a month, and then we get a $6,000 challenge grant from our 3 faithful donors. So far we have about 20 centurions, but we really need at least 50, 60, 70. Like I said, we have to raise over $100,000 by the end of June. So would you please partner with us? I know $100 a month is a significant amount of giving, but I believe that it's a level that most of us could afford if we're willing to prayerfully consider how we could maybe trim some things in our budget and set aside a little extra. NCCS is a great school. We've seen graduating classes since 2011 have a significant impact as they've gotten significant scholarships to major universities like Grove City College, the University of Notre Dame, Loyola College. And our graduates, some of them are in medical school or law school, some of them are accountants and teachers and missionaries. We're already having an impact through raising the next generation of servant leaders for the church and for the world. Won't you please partner with us and become a Centurion for classical Christian education today? You can go to the website, newcovenantchristianschool.org, go to the support page, and sign up online. If you have a PayPal account or you're willing to get a PayPal account, you can automatically set up a monthly contribution through PayPal. If you'd rather not get a PayPal account, you can set up an automatic monthly contribution through your bank, or you can just send us a check in the mail every month. Whatever way you choose to support us, please contact us and let us know that you are standing with us as a Centurion. We want you on our team. As a Centurion, you're not only giving money to support the school, but you're also praying for the school, and you're part of the core of our support to go into the future. Next year, we're going to be transitioning back to one campus, one future, as one school. And in this time of transition, we need to stand together. So I would like to invite you to become a Centurion for classical Christian education today. Again, go online to newcovenantchristianschool.org or call the school office and just tell us, I want to become a Centurion for classical Christian education. Thank you.